brought to you by Cognito Motorsports. Also, Scott Smith, your independent AMSOIL dealer. And Dragonfire, feel the heat. Also brought to you by Motorworks. Hello and welcome to the World Off-Road Championship Series. My name is Gary Dion.
And I'm William Yoakley.
And we're here at Glen Helen for round 8 for the motorcycles and round 7 of the ATV UTV races. But before the green flag drops on the ATVs, we got to catch up with the points leaders in the series. Can-Am's own Jeremy Warnia and Josh the Animal Frederick.
It's been a good championship. I'm 5 points leading. It's very tight, but
of course we want to go win, and we're going to try our hardest to win, but at the end of the day, we want to be on the box as a team.
My first race in US was at Glen Helen, so for me it's one of the best track in World Championship.
It's fast, and I just got to stay in touch. Jeremy's kind of track. When you're up front and you're in the clean air, it's a total different game. I've always struggled with the starts, but I've been working with the starts. So the 2 months off, I've been working with Rob Beams, working on some starts. Had some start footage that went over, see what I was doing wrong, and hopefully we'll see. Hopefully it pays off again.
Because he's great. He's got a good shape.
It all comes down to putting in good solid laps, lap after lap. And that's my game plan, get a good start and stay out of trouble.
Scott Smith, your independent AMSOIL dealer. S&S Enterprises. S&S Enterprises has 2012 sponsorships available for all racer levels. Contact Scott at the track or online at snsenterprisesonline.com for more information. Let's go catch up with David Hogsma from H&M Racing.
The track Glen Helen is awesome, real fast, high speed. The track's so high speed that you gotta re-gear it for the real long straightaways, and the hills are so tall that you gotta make sure you can get up those too. The season's going great. Feels great being the youngest guy out there and doing so good. Top 5 in points and hopefully getting in the top 4 pretty soon. It's pretty intimidating racing against all those guys. They're just so fast and a lot more experience than me, but I mean, that's where I want to be, and I want to race against the best. I try to ride as much as I can, work out as much as I can, and not do too much so you're not burnt out, and still have the passion to go out there and race. My family supports racing so much that without them I would not be anywhere close to here.
Well, we just stumbled across Ryan Piplick. Did you race?
I did. I was out there. I was on the front row with everybody. I think I got second off the start, right behind Bo. And we just started motoring along, and I just didn't have it in a couple corners, so they got around me, and then finally got myself settled into a groove, and honestly, I have no idea how I finished. I'm thinking 3rd, 4th, 5th, maybe. I have no idea. World
Off-Road Championship Series. This is Ryan Piplick. He makes all of our courses, and they're all really cool. Cognito Motorsports. Trucks, SUVs, and UTVs. Chevrolet, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Jeep, Nissan, Toyota, Polaris, Kawasaki, and Yamaha. At Cognito Motorsports, we build suspension systems, not just lift kits. Let's get right to the ATV. Now you have Jeremy Warnia in first. Josh Frederick is 5 points behind with Bo Barron in third. And his track's amazing. What are your thoughts as a racer?
I tell you what, Gary, there's a lot of things going through my mind today. This is going to be a really exciting race. This track is so rough and brutal. It's fast, high speed, rocks, whoops, motocross, a lot of room to gain, a lot of room for error. And all the intensity is going on right now with the Can-Am team leading the points, but Bo Barron aggressively coming in third. He's just waiting for somebody to make a mistake. I can't wait till this race starts.
Well, there you have it, folks. Let's get ready for some high-octane racing here on In the Works. When the bar holding back the fastest ATVs racers dropped, it was David Hogsma finding his way around the long uphill right-hand sweeper to take the whole shot. In the ATV Pro-Am class, Cody Mitchell grabbed the hole shot with number 39 Collins Webster taking control before Cody could even find any clean air. Collins Webster would lead every lap and would win by 2 minutes, with Chase Thomas second and number 1P Keith Johnson third. And Garen Fuller, with a great ride, battles his way to fourth, and Cody Mitchell takes fifth. Getting back to the pros, David's confidence is growing as he climbs towards the top, but Jeremy Warnia is not ready to give it up yet. Warnia and Hogsma battle, while Barron and Frederick fight their way closer to the leaders, trying to stay in touch. Here comes number 94, Dustin Nelson, flying down that shoey hill. Living in Ramona, California, Glen Helen is Dustin's home track. Warnia is slamming this Glen Helen track. Number 8, Robbie Mitchell, is making his bid for the 4th place. Frederick gets around both Hogsma and Warnia as he rails the pro pits. Bo Barron is on the throttle and gets by Hogsma, and then Warnia, and starts the 5th lap in 1st place, with Warnia trying to hang on. And Hogsma is riding the best race to this date. The Works section challenged all of our riders, even Bo Barron. This Glen Helen track is unveiling a great battle. Pitting is a necessity here at the Works Series. You can either win it or lose it in the pits in this 1.5 hour long Works race. Barron would fare well, but Frederick, having to pit on next lap, would pay the price for stopping, dropping to the 4th place. There are plenty of crowd-pleasing jumps and dangerous ascents to thrill these Works fans here at Glen Helen. Dustin Nelson finds the wheel and powers his way from mid-pack to the front, where the real battles are unfolding in this California heat. Barron rails up Mount St. Helen. Barron takes the checkers. The name says it all. Dragonfire continues to crank up the heat when it comes to the best products in the UTV business. Dragonfire has everything from engines and suspension components to bolt-on accessories. So when you think of UT parts and accessories, think Dragonfire and feel the heat. SGR USA. Stags Racing is committed to our customers and love the sports we're involved in. We thrive to bring our customers the best bang for their hard-earned money. At SGR USA, we race what we sell, offering our own line of race products, engines and performance parts, pit bikes, and pit bike parts. SGRUSA.com.
The battle was going on between the top 3. Was you thinking about things back there, wondering if these guys might crash into each other and get by, or what?
You know, those guys, they sprint so hard at the first. They're motocrossers, and I just try to stay in touch with them those first couple laps and then turn it on at the end. But, you know, I did the best I could. No excuses. I did the best I could.
I think one of the greatest races I've seen out here. You guys, you were battling the top 3. We were talking to Fredericks about that. He was sitting back watching Jeremy, yourself, going for it, man.
Yeah, the race went well. I got a great start from Curtis Sparks engines, and Max tires hooked up, so great. I felt great and tried to battle with those guys. It's the first time I've actually been in the battle, and it feels great to be out there.
And here is your Pro ATV leaderboard. And here is your Pro-Am ATV leaderboard. We're here with the Beckmans from Apex ATVs. This is Greg Beckman. Greg, all these kids are constantly winning. This kid's 17 out of 21 races. Tell me about that. He's fast. Apex ATVs, 450s, 250s, and 90s. They're fast, 70s. They got it all. Apex has got it all here. We'll be right back with some more ATV and UTV action.